Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, all of you. Welcome to our usual platform, which we call by Relationship Matters. Today is another day, and we are very happy to have all of you. We are very happy to have you. Please let your friend know that we are live now. Okay. Now, we're talking about relationship. This is your platform where we talk everything concerning relationship, everything to do with marriage, with problem arising in marriages and how those problems can be solved. So this is your platform. As usual, we'll be happy to have your comment. And if you have question, we should be happy to reply to you in as soon as we can. Now, remember last week we started a topic about men because in the relationship you have two people. You have a man and you have a woman. So we found out a man being the head of the relationship, the head of the family. So it was very important for us to start with man. So we talk about what are man's obligation in a relationship. Okay. So these are something that man have to do. What? Women also has our own obligations. Then we started with man being the head of the family, the head of the relationship. So what are man's obligation? Now we don't want to go through it again. So if you want to know more about man's obligation, you can go to look at our video that we have last week. Now this week we're starting about what a man should know about his wife. Wow, that's very important. What a man should know about his wife. Why? Because knowledge is power. When you have the knowledge of a situation, when you have the knowledge of anything, it'll be easier for you to manage that situation. You can change it, you can amend it, you can do anything because you know how it works. Now, in relationship, remember the first golden rule was that you are in that relationship to make your friend happier, okay, your partner, your spouse happier. And we say that another golden rule is that the success of any relationship, it takes hard work. Mean that both of you, the man and the woman, you have to bring something to work in that relationship so that it can be a successful riding. Okay. I can't see anyone who can engage himself into a relationship and you want it to break down the next day. There's no such. Therefore, working in it, making sure it's successful is the key. Now, another golden rule which I have to bring to you tonight is this. The success of a marriage is not to find the right person, the perfect person, is actually learning to know and to love the person that you have found. That's another golden rule I'm giving to you. Why? Because there's no perfect human being on earth. There's no perfect. You yourself, you are not perfect. So the person who came to your life is not perfect. But, but because we're engaged in a relationship whereby we have to live forever, the success of that relationship depends on how we learn to know, to understand, and to love the person that God has brought to us, or nature are given to us, or life are given to us. So that is another golden rule which it can help you to really build your marriage, a successful marriage. Now, talking about what therefore is very important for now the man who's the head of the family to know what your wife is all about. Now, women, just like human being, is a complex human being, is a complex God's creation. Okay, it's not easy to know a human being cover to cover. You will never ever know a human being 100%, but you can know a percentage. That's what statistics are there to help us to know at least a part of it. So, as you try to know your partner, that will help you to build up a strong and lasting relationship. Now, what should a man know about his wife? The first thing is this: a man should know that your wife is your first daughter. Your wife is your first daughter. That is it. Because remember, she came to your life. You didn't go to her house, but the family gave her to you. So now is a gift that will be given to you. So therefore, it's a gift. So it's your first daughter. She comes under your wings. So just as a little girl, what woman you must know that she is your first daughter. Therefore, she deserves care. She want happiness. She want to live happy under your covering. So first thing first, she is your daughter. Because she is your daughter, you devote yourself to make her happy. Now, every woman, they like to be admired, to be praised daily by their husband. That's the first thing you should know. That a woman likes to be admired. A woman likes to be praised daily. So the man is your daughter. That means that quite often you have to admire her. What do you admire about her? Her future, her looks, everything the way she are. Because that's the way she is, sorry. That's the way God created her. So she came to you. That's how you loved her, right? So you have to admire her all the time. Every woman, like when you shower admiration upon her life, that look at your hair is so nice. I like your face. I like the way you do your makeup. I like your look. I like your future. I like your curve. Things like that. Every woman likes that. That's how the heart of a woman is. A man is a bit different, but women like that. Shower admiration, praises. You have to woo her all the time. No matter how old that marriage is, no matter how old the woman is, when you say such words, it gives her confidence. You see, that's the problem. When a woman is aware that the husband admire her, when she's aware that the husband praises her, it builds up her confidence. She's confident. She says, yes, I'm what my husband is looking for. That makes her also to be confident that my husband is not looking for somebody else outside. And that is what can strengthen your relationship and make your marriage to be stronger. So you just keep on telling her, this is one of the tips that can make your marriage to stand strong. You look at her, you admire her, you praise her, the way she looks, the way she walks, anything is now, you praise her. This is one of the key that will keep the love burning in your marriage. Don't keep it. Don't stop doing that. I think you can do this. It's not expensive. So this is one of the tips that a man should know about a woman's heart. Now, the second thing you should know is every woman loves to be her love. I mean, they like expressing their love. Women's their love is expressive, right? Women, their love is expressive because they're emotional. Their heart is different from man's heart. So expressing your love to a woman is that she must feel that love practically. That's what women likes. So a man should know that love for a woman must be expressive, practical, bring it into practicality. How? Anything you can do practical, like touching her. Women likes that. She likes a man that is touching her, a man that gives words of encouragement, kind words, words of tenderness, soft words. You can go further. Romantic action, such as giving bucket of flowers, giving gifts time to times. These are expressed for her. You are showing admiration. You are proving the practicality of the love you have towards her. So they like that. So you must know that for the woman, love must be expressive, meaning must be practical by action. This is another tip that you can do to make your wife happy. And if you keep on doing that time to time, all right, you find out that she will begin to trust you more. The love that she has for you increases more because she's just like a child. You see, she's just like a child. And as a child, she want to have that assurance that that the man that she has is love her. So that is very important. Now, talking about gifts, right? What the woman love is not the value you must know, right? That the third sheet, the third I can say tip I'm giving to you is this. Gifts are very important to women, right? Because when you give her a gift, time to time, I'm not saying that every day or every week, no, time to time, you have to give her a gift. You must know that they love gifts, just like a child. Now, the gift is not anytime you bring her a gift. It's not about the value of the gift, but it's the action that she appreciates. Is the action. For her, a gift is not about it must be expensive, it must be something deep. No, the action that you bring the gift to her, even if it's a small gift, she will appreciate that. They love that. Because when it comes from the genuineness of your heart, maybe you are coming from work, you are seeing something, you see, oh, this can be good to my wife. You bring that gift, you give to the wife. It's very important for the woman. They love that. That is an expression again, a practical demonstration of the love that you have towards her. It can be a perfume, it can be a ring, it can be ordinary makeup. You know your wife makeup, what she likes doing, it can be lipstick, anything. Anything really. It can be underwear. You know her underwear, what she like wearing. So you bring it to her. Any gift you give to a woman, you wore her. They love that gift because their heart is like a girl's heart. So they love it. And that shows that you care for her. That shows that you love her. This is another tip you can use. I don't think it's difficult for you as a man to do that. Because if you begin to do that, you begin to touch her heart. And that woman will just love you more because she has found somebody who loves her, somebody who cares for her. This is another thing you can do to please your woman. Now, another tip that women like or what you should know about women, sorry, is that yes, they like to be loved, and most especially, they need that attention and appreciation. They like to be appreciated. Just like a man also. A man wants to be appreciated by what you are doing. But the women lack that appreciation because remember, in the house, they are your wife, they are a mother to the children, they do more. They take care of the house, they clean the house, they cook, they do so many things. So when time to time you come to tell them that I really appreciate what you are doing, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate um, how you take care of me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that since you came in my life, there are things that you do I never said to you before, but so they lack that type of appreciation for what they do around you in your house. And that also another tip that women like hearing from a man. The aim is you are showing to her that she is valuable in your life. You are showing to her that you love her, that you care for her. You are showing to her that without her, there is a vacuum in your life. And also, it gives a trust to her that there's no other person who is doing that to my husband. So I'm the one who doing it. I'm the one who filling my husband with the joy, with the happiness that he's looking for. So that is very important. We should know about women. So this is another tip. And I don't think it's difficult for you to really appreciate what your wife is doing for you. Appreciate when she wake up in the morning, when she do a cook for you, when she take your clothes to the dry cleaner, when she do everything for the children, for instance. Appreciate that. And women like that when you appreciate that, when you appreciate their presence in your life. They are very emotional, and you must understand that. That is another tip that you can use to make your life to solidify your relationship. Now, another thing that we should know about women is that um, like a child, when a woman shows those things you have shown so far, you say words of appreciation, she's happy with you, your presence become very, very indispensable for them. just like a child. When you come in the house, they have, oh, daddy, oh, you have come, oh, mommy. That's how they are. When their heart is a childlike heart. So they appreciate your presence around them in the house. Therefore, the time you spend with them is very, very important. So they like a man that is always there for them. Again, that gives her the confidence, that gives her the assurance that she's the only one in your life, that create a bond. And that's what women you should know about women. So your presence around them is very, very important. Now, when you are in presence, that's the time you share, she shared her passion with you, together with you. Very important. So therefore, what you should know about women that make sure you create time with them. Make sure. Sometimes when she's at home, when she really knows that you are doing all of these things, your presence is lacking, she will call you, hello, honey, where are you? Things like that. It's just to find out that are you coming? I'm missing you. I want you to be around. It does not matter how old your relationship is. It does not matter how old the marriage is. But when she begin to miss your presence, this is it. You are being able to turn it around. Very important. So therefore, she wants your presence. She wants to spend time with you. She wants to share the time, the valuable time you have with her. That is very, very important. That's another tip. So what do you do as a man? Try to create time. That after work, try to create time to make her understand that you are there for her. Okay. Another thing man should know about a woman is this: women like surprises. Oh, yes, they like it. They love it. Surprises. A man who surprises them with many things, they will love that man. I know your relationship have been there. You have been married maybe for 2, 3, 5, 10 years, but still, as I said to you, they still have that time of a childlike time, a childlike heart. Sorry. So therefore, surprises is what you owe them a lot. What type of surprises? It can be, it's a good practice to doing it time to time as a man. Maybe you are not be surprising her with things like that. Maybe, but try to be surprising her time to time. It can be you plan a date night, surprise to her. Just tell her, oh, I plan a date night. I want to take you. Even if you have children, make sure you find a place for the children. Say, we are going, me and you, only two of us. Surprises, very important. It can be a surprise, as I said before, gift. It's a surprise. Don't just wait for Valentine's Day or Christmas Day. No, year round, all year round. Surprise her with gift. It can be any gift, I say. It does not matter how expensive it is, the value of it, the gest, the practice, the action you do goes a long way. Therefore, they like it. You can plan maybe a surprise weekend, a surprise outing with her, surprise, just a surprise to her, what she didn't expect. Let me give you an example now. Somebody, a lady was sharing with me. She said that one day her husband had never done that before, and she was surprised. The husband just turned up in the evening with a bucket of flower. And he just knocked, he just opened the door, he came, he presented the bucket of flower. He said, this is for you. Something that he has never done before. And she was surprised. She was surprised. She almost cried. When the man went upstairs, the children looked at it. They also were surprised. They said, what happened to daddy, mom? He said, no, daddy just brought me a bucket of flower. And she was like crying. She didn't know what to say. To rejoice, to cry for. She was surprised. You see, she was surprised. And that just make up her evening. And she was over it. Now, when she came back next time at the workplace and she was sharing, he said, oh, my husband make a surprise for me, things like that. So they like surprises. When she found out that the husband does surprise to her, I mean, she have found a friend. And that is a tip that can make her do not look elsewhere. That will make your marriage to be strong. Sometimes when they are together at their workplace, they are sharing about those things. Well, for instance, I've experienced because I work with those women when they are talking among themselves. You hear them taking, "Oh, my husband surprised me. My husband did it for me. My husband did this for me." Now, imagine if your wife is sitting in the midst of her friends. Their friends are sharing what her husband is doing this, her husband is doing that. Now, you are not doing that for your wife. How will she feel? How will she feel like, "Oh, am I ready? Am I married the right person? Oh, what's wrong with me?" So this is very important that time to time you surprise her with gift, with present, maybe with a surprise trip or anything like that. This also a tip. It may be a bit expensive in it needs money here, but the aim is to surprise her for anything that can really turn her heart. And when she find out you do that, she'll love you. It does not matter how you looks like. What matter to a woman is the love that you show to her, the action you show to her. Now, when you show that love, that's very important. Now, as I said before, when you shower her with words of appreciation, word of admiration, you are wooing her. You are making her to feel very confident. She knows that, yes, I've been made for my husband. She knows that I'm pleasing my husband all the time. Now she knows that there's somebody waiting for her, her husband, and that will solidify your relationship. I think you can do this as a man. It's a tip I'm giving to you. Another tip you can do is they are very emotional. Women, they are outspoken, okay, compared to men. Usually they talk more than men. And when they are talking, they want to express themselves. You must know this. Now, or how can I say that? The mistake you should never do is to put her away when she's talking to you. When you come in, she want to share whatever she has in her heart. She just want to share her passion. She want to share her emotion with you. You must know they are looking for you to listen to them. So another tip I'm giving to you, learn to listen to your wife. Give time to her. Let her talk to you. Let her express yourself as long as she can. Express herself, sorry. As long as she can. Just let her talk. Very important. She likes a man who listening to them. They like men who listen to them. A men who share their emotions. That's what women likes. When you listen to her, you are really proving to her that she matters in your life when you listen to her. Therefore, create a time when you can sit down, you listen to her, let her express herself. When you do that, you are really creating a bond, a friendship with her. Now she'll trust you. Now she'll begin to talk. Now, have you ever seen two women talking? Two women, when they are friends, they talk. You see how they pour themselves. They talk about everything. They are there sitting there. They are looking. Now, when he's talking to you, she's also looking for somebody like that. So you, as the husband who is the closest to her, she want to share all her passion, all her emotion with you. Therefore, create a time whereby you can listen to her. Okay. Now, you know that I think this is also something that you can do. I believe it's not expensive for you to create a time for your wife. He is your wife. She is your wife. Therefore, creating a time for her is very, very important. Right? Another tip we can do is this. They like a man who show interest in household activities. Okay? Now, mostly in the world that we are living today, in this day and age, whereby all of us who are working, woman is working, you are working, and things like that. They are looking for a partner who is there like to help their hands. So you have to show interest in household activities. Okay. That's also a tip that you should know and try to practice it. For instance, it can be ordinary cooking in the house, right? Ordinary cooking in the house. You enter, you see her cooking or things like that. You can come, you can say, "Oh, I want to share with you. What are you doing? You are cooking." Yes, you can help. Maybe one is cutting the onion, one is doing this, one is chopping this together. They like that. When they find a man who does that, that's good. That's a create a bit of romance in your relationship. Very important. Cleaning the house. You show interest in cleaning the house. You show interest in putting clothes together, maybe putting them in the washing machine or things like that. They like men who can do that with them. That's what you should know. Although they are the one in command, in charge of the things that goes on like cleaning, but still they are looking for somebody who can help them to hold their hands in things doing. That is what you should know about a woman. Now that will lead now to the next tip I want to give to you. We call it foreplays. Foreplays, what is foreplays? Women likes foreplays. What is foreplays? Foreplays are anything you do during the day, how you treat her to turn her on when it comes to intercourse or sexual relation, sexual activities. So fair play are every activity that you do during the day, how you treat her, how you cuddle her, how you touch her, how you shower good words to her. Those are activities that will lead into the next stage, which is sexual intercourse, intimacy. So this is very important to a woman. The difference between a woman and a man is that men love with their eyes. When a man sees something, it enter your brain, straight away you react, right? You are ready, you react. You understand what I'm saying? But the woman, it takes a bit of time. So you must know this, you see. You must notice that a woman takes a bit of time for to tune her on, to make her wanted to be ready for you. So therefore, fair play is very important. So what can we do? How the wife is treated during the day will have an impact on her response to your sexual advancement. You want to advance, you want to have intercourse with her, it depends how you treated her. When you are treating her very well, when she's happy with her, you have been you come, you help her in the house or clean everything, you sit down together, eat together, you talk, things like that. She's very happy, she's very comfortable. You are tuning her up, it will be very everything will flow. So therefore, it's another tip. Learn to do that. This again is not very difficult. All of these tips I'm giving to you, they have been proven. They works. If you apply them, they will make they strengthen your relationship. Will make the wife to feel very happy, very comfortable. She'll feel that she's the only one in your life. There's no other person around. You remove any suspicion that she had. And when the woman is comfortable, when she's not suspicious about anything around, then you are gaining her heart. And the next tip is what I want to share with you is that women love with their heart. Yes, women, they love with their heart. Therefore, um, they like men who are loyal, men who are trustworthy because they love with their heart. Compared to men, even nature show us that since the creation of the world, a man can marry two, three, four wives. He can share his heart with many women, right? Men is like that. It's natural, if I can say, the majority. But women can never marry two, three men. You have never seen that before. This has to do with the nature of their heart. So you have to know this. You should know this that women love with their heart. It does not matter how you look. It does not matter how you are tall or small, have a body or things like that. No, what matters to her is the expression of that love. When you express that love to them, when they are comfortable, they accept you with their heart, it's done. It's 100%. Their heart is with you. That's it. It does not matter whether you have money, most especially if your relationship started when you were still young or you just started together, you don't have anything. That woman will be loyal to you to the core. It is you who may change to break her heart. And when you break her heart, that will be it. But otherwise, she'll be loyal to you. She'll be committed to you. That is it. Because they love with their heart. The psychology of the woman is completely different for the psychology of a man. But when she loves with our heart and she'll be committed to it until the end. But it is a man who can break it. So therefore, my brother, men, learn that she love with her heart, therefore maintain it. The last thing I can say is this. Women, as I said before, it does not matter really whether you have money or not, most especially when you started as young. What really matters to them is that you're present. She must to know that you are really matter in their life, that you are there for them, that you are present where it comes to take important decision in life. You come together to pray, to plan for la family gathering, planning for a quiet night out, planning for things like that. That's what matters to me, to women a lot. Yeah, she respect. Yes, you are working, you are taking care for the family, you are dedicated, but just know that for them, what really matters to them is that you are there for them, that you give your time to listen to them, you give your time to share their passion, and that gives them the confidence, the assurance that this is the man I have in my life. I'm looking onto him. I'm under his wing. So this is another tip that you should understand. And to finish it up, just remember that women, what they like, simply they like to be loved. They like to find a companionship, right? A man who is there by their side. And they like what to be appreciated by their presence in your life. And simply they love, they like to be happy. Now it is your duty to create that happiness in her life so that she will not regret coming into your life, so that she will not regret that, oh, maybe I could have married somebody else, maybe I could have. No, make her to be happy, make her to be secure that she has found the person she is looking for in life. And you must understand that the success of your marriage is not to find the right person. No, it's actually learn to know and to love the person that you have found. The pasture can become greener in your house if you know how to water it. The garden of somebody else is greener because that person is watering it. You can do the same for yours also to be greener. That simply means that if you work to take care of what you have, you will enjoy your marriage. So this is all I wanted to share with you tonight. I hope this will help you. Perhaps you have been applying those tips I showed you tonight, which is good. Keep on doing that. You will enjoy your marriage. If you are not, try those of some of these tips. They are not difficult to apply. You find out that there will be a difference in your relationship and you will enjoy it and your relationship will last longer. That's all. If you liked this video, just click like it and you can share it with your friend. You can send it to your friend, and that's all. Thank you so much for listening. Now, next week, we'll come at the same time. We talk this time around about um, women's obligation. What are women's obligation in the marriage? Then we'll go also about what a woman should know about men. So this is what is coming on. So thank you for listening. Have a great evening. See you again. Bye bye.